Hello. You know how important it is to just do it. That's the action part. You just need to start doing something. You don't actually wait for planning everything, every little step straight through. You just get on with it and you have a goal. Anyway, what I'm going to share with you today is just say it. Just say it. Something very simple but very profound. And I'll give you an example of what happened the other day. Actually, it was yesterday at work. And the previous day, I was working and I had come across a report that a colleague of mine did. And I thought this was a very, very good report. And when those kind of things happen, I end up trying to learn something from it. And I say, in the same situation, might I have done or said the same thing? And what I want to get out of it is, even if I think I would have, is there some way I could make sure that it's probably 99% certain that I will do or say that kind of thing? So I got to thinking. So I phoned a colleague and I say, hey, because I thought it was the other colleague. And I said, hey, was it you who did this? And he says, no, not me. He says, I don't think. Then I looked again and I found it was another colleague, let's call it colleague C this time, and said, oh, she is really, really good. Okay. So I still had that in my mind. And then the following day I got to work and I told another colleague D, there are plenty of them, about it. And he says, oh, she's really, really good. She says she picks up these, little details. Okay. So that's already two people. And so I decided to write her a short note over the internet, well, not like an email, but inside the system. And I just wrote a short email and I said, hey, you made a great call the other day on this patient. Good for you. And I didn't expect to hear anything in return, but I did. And it was just a very short line. Thank you. I need the encouragement. So I picked up the phone and I said, hey, what do you mean? And it turns out that just about 2 days before, some issues had been raised and false accusations had been made against her. Somebody with some kind of malicious intent. There are all kinds of people thereabouts. And those kind of things are always going to rock you. Now, if I had not said and had not spoken to her and I had not, written her that short note, she'd still be feeling in a bit of a funk. But now she was actually feeling a lot better because not only did I tell her my experience and my thoughts, just to make sure that she didn't think I was blowing smoke, I said, listen, 2 other colleagues that I happen to have mentioned it to felt the same way. So, I'm not trying to make you feel better for the sake of making you feel better. This is actually the truth. I just happen to have said it because I think it's important to tell people how you feel, especially when you feel they've done something really good or they look really nice. Hey, looking good. It only takes 2 seconds out of your day, not even that, or you're saying, hey, that was a job well done. And the joy it brings to people and the enthusiasm and the willingness to actually rise and get even better is more than you can say, just from that few words. So the minute you feel it, and the minute you think it, say it, or write it, you would be amazed at who it will affect and who it will lift up. And it's all round to, it'll end up, feeding you as well. But that's not the reason you're doing it. Because until and unless you say it, the other person has no idea that you feel that way. And that's what I wanted to impart to you this time. She had no idea that the other colleagues felt that way. So this was almost like a group hug. And just making her saying, okay, those accusations came. I didn't think they were true, but I had to start doing some examination. But I have independent corroboration from my colleagues that they don't think that's me. Anytime you find something that you really feel is unique, that the person needs cheering up, that somebody's done something good, just say it. Okay, that's me for this time. I hope you enjoyed that. Please share it with other people. I think there's a very strong message there. And, like me on Facebook. Okay, bye now.